Hello everyone, today I'm here to talk about the Vancouver Crime Analyze, which is a project focused on visualizing and forecasting crime pattern in Vancouver. The first question you may want to ask is why should we care about it? Well, since the beginning of civilization, crime has been one of the most long-lasting issues in every society, and many attempts has been made to study the pattern of crime. However, as the 21st century, the advance in technology has greatly impacted the crime pattern. The crime pattern is changing, and new crime forecast modes need to be developed. But compared to other nations such as Great Britain and the United States, Canada do relatively less research on this area. It is important for Canadian law enforcement organizations and policymakers to understand the impact of certain social economic factors on the crime in order to lessen the impact of it. So this is why we start this project. The three main goals of this project are analyzing Vancouver crime data based on the time and neighborhood, determine the relationship between the social economic factor and the crime activity in Vancouver. These factors include the population of each demographic group, unemployment rate, and average income. And the last goal is to create a machine learning model to predict the type of crime and number of crime given the social economic factor of each neighborhood. In this project, the data that we use to analyze the crime pattern come from two sources. The first is the census data, which come from the Statistics Canada, and the other is the Vancouver Crime Report, which come from the Cargo, an online community for data scientists. There are three main challenges that need to be faced during this project. The first challenge is the integration of the census data. The census data are being collected from 2006, 2013, and 2016, each with different format, and the election district has been changed during this period. So it will be important to find a way to properly integrate it so that we can analyze it. The second is identify the social economic factors that drive the crime trend. The impact of social economic factor on crime is complicated, and it's difficult to identify which factor driving the crime trend. And the third challenge is validating the findings. Due to the limitation of the data, it's difficult to test the model and thus validate the findings. In this project, we have participated the project into four main stages. In the first stage, we do the data preparations, which we collecting, cleaning, and integrating the data. In the second stage, which we are currently at, we will do the data analyze. In the third stage, we will try to build a machine learning model to predict the crime, as well as compare it to the existing model. In the last stage, we will try to visualize the data as well as present our finding. Currently, we are working on the collecting of the data as well as integrating the sensor data. We also explore the data to identify useful factors that can be used to visualizing and forecasting the crime pattern in Vancouver. Here is some visualizing of the crime data. In the future, we will focus on adding more data sources and extend our analysis to more areas to identify any inconsistent findings. We will also perform correlation analysis to understand the relationship between the crime rate and the social economic factors. We will also try to build a machine learning model to predict crime. In the end, we will also compare our approach to existing solutions. To migrate the rig and ensure that we finish the project, we will have weekly team meetings to discuss the state of the project, and solve any difficulty we encounter during this period. We will also have daily meeting on the Slack platform so that any difficulty can be noticed by all the team members. Thank you very much.